Hello, everybody. This is Jim Gibbons from the Cotton Bowl in Dallas, Texas. The Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers in a rematch of a game a couple of weeks ago that the Steelers won 22-13. Danny Villanueva kicks off for the Cowboys. Into the end zone, no return. NFL play-by-play report. The Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh ball on the 20-yard line. Bill Nelson. No good. Intended for Cannonball Butler. The Steelers-Cowboys game is brought to you by Tom McCann, the best-selling shoe in all America. In fact, more people would rather be in our shoes than anybody else's. On 2nd down, 10 to go in the 20, Bill Nelson, who enjoyed his best day in football against the Cowboys just 2 weeks ago, but he is brought down by George Andrew, a loss of 6 yards in the play. Now on 3rd down, Nelson decides to run it out of there. 8 yards, Leroy Jordan making the tackle. On 4th down and 8, Frank Lambert is in to punt. Waiting for the ball, Bobby Hayes. At the 33. Watch the speed of the Olympic star, Bobby Hayes. Back to the 44. The Cowboys with the football on 2nd down. Don Meredith. Intercepted by Willie Daniels. And Pittsburgh has the football in Cowboy territory. Bill Nelson to Mike Lynn. 11-yard gain in the play. Again to Lynn, this time on the draw. And the former Notre Dame star goes for 11 yards before Tubbs makes the stop. 1st and 10 now on the 16. Steelers threatening early in the ball game as Dick Hoke goes through for 8 yards. Jerry Tubbs and Dave Edwards making the stop. 2nd down and 2 on the 8. Again, it's Hoke getting the call. For 5 yards, Logan and Edwards making the tackle. And it's 1st and goal for the Steelers on the 3-yard line. Hoke. And he's in there for a touchdown. And Pittsburgh takes an early lead, 7-0. Clark kicks off for the Steelers. Bobby Hayes waits for the football on the 6-yard line. At the 20, the 25, the 30, across the 40. To the 43, a 37-yard return. Now on 3rd down, Don Meredith, who took his team to victory over the 49ers last week, hits Bobby Hayes for 19 yards. Keys and Sherman making the stop. 1st and 10 in the 38. Steelers lead. Cowboys with the football. Don Meredith to Dan Reed. 19 yards in the play. And on 2nd down, in slow motion, you can watch Don Meredith just getting that football away. Intended for Bobby Hayes. Beautiful save by Brady Keys. On 3rd and 8 on the 17. Again, Don Meredith taking to the air. To Pete Gentz for 16 yards. Marv Woodson just keeping him from going over for a touchdown. On 1st and goal on the 1. Meredith to Frank Clark for the touchdown. And it's a tied ball game. 7 for the Steelers, 7 for the Cowboys. We'll take a look at that play again from the ground level camera, and you can watch the action of Meredith, the action of the defense of the Steelers. And the catch by Frank Clark. Late in the quarter, the Cowboys regained the ball. 1st and 10 in the 31. Meredith for Bobby Hayes. And he's off for a 31-yard gain before Willie Daniels hauls him down. 1st and 10 in the 38. Don Perkins on the draw for 5 yards. To the Steeler bench. The quarter ends. Dallas 7, Pittsburgh 7. 3rd and 5 now in the 33. Don Meredith. Intercepted by Bob Sherman. At the 30, the 35, the 40. Returns 35 yards from the 14 to the 49. The Cowboys stop the drive. The Steelers have to punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Cowboys on their own 20. That's Don Perkins. And he's got running room. 26 yards. Brady Keys making the tackle. Second and 10 in the 46. Tied ball game between the Steelers and the Cowboys. Meredith to Bobby Hayes. And he is off all the way, but his knee touched the ground, and the gain is just 3 yards. Tom Landry applauding the run, but it was to no avail, and it's now 3rd and 7 on the 49. Meredith can't find anybody open. Going to run with that ball. Gain of 10. There's a flag on the play. Holding against Pittsburgh. Now on 2nd and 15 in the 41. Don Meredith. Again, looking for a receiver. And he hits Perkins for 23 yards. Woodson making the tackle. Cowboys driving toward that Steeler goal line. Tied ball game 7-7. This is Dan Reeves. 5 yards on the play. And it's 2nd and 5 on the 13. Meredith again to Reeves. Sherman making the stop. And there's a flag on the play. Dallas in motion. Don Meredith with his team tied with the Steelers 7-7. Watch out. Ben McGee dropping him for a loss of 8 yards. 3rd and 18 on the 26. Good protection this time for Frank Clark, but he can't hang on to the ball. And on 4th down, Danny Villanueva tries a field goal from 33 yards out. It's good. And Dallas takes the lead 10-7. Pittsburgh on the attack, trailing by 3 points. Bill Nelson at quarterback. To Roy Jefferson. Gain of 45 yards before Logan just caught him. 1st and 10 now on the 21. Bill Nelson. This time Gary Bowman and a fine catch. Cornell Green making the stop. 2nd and goal down deep in Dallas territory. Nelson, but there's no gain on the play. And again, it's Nelson. And again, no gain. Cowboys defense starting to stop as Mike Lim tries to get over. He can't, and a great goal line stand by the Cowboys. The Steelers defense stymies the Cowboys, and they're forced to punt. Ridgway booting it out of there. Glendon Thomas waiting for the football. Fumble. Recovered by Bishop. And late in the first half, the Cowboys leading by a score of 10-7. Don Meredith to Reeves. Forced out of bounds by Bob Sherman. Gain of 7 yards in the play. 26 seconds remain. Here in the first half is Meredith. Looks for Reeves. He's in the open, but he can't hang on to the football. And now on fourth down, Danny Villanueva will try a field goal from 46 yards out. It's wide, and the half ends with the Cowboys leading the Steelers 10-7. And we have a little hoedown at halftime here in the Cotton Bowl. In the third quarter, Pittsburgh with the ball. Bill Nelson with his team trailing. It's Gary Ballman. Just keeps inside for 15 yards. First and 10 now on the 47. That's Mike Lind with that football. He gets 6 yards. Howley making the stop. And now on third down and 4 in the 47. Nelson looks for Roy Jefferson and finds him at the 40. Good move by Jefferson. Inside the 30. Brought down on the 25. Leroy Jordan and Dave Edwards. Bill Nelson back to pass. Complete to Mike Lind for 1 yard. Now on fourth down, Clark will try a field goal. From 32 yards out, it's good. A tied ball game, 10-10. Cowboys football on the 20-yard line. First and 10s. They're tied with the Steelers. Don Meredith to Perry Lee Dunn. He's got blocking in front of him. 22 yards before he's hauled down by Daniels. Third and 8 now on the 44. In slow motion, you can watch Don Meredith. Has good protection as he fires to Frank Clark for 11 yards. Perry Lee Dunn over right guard for 5 yards. Now on second and 5, Meredith. He fumbles the ball. And it's recovered by Rod Breedlove for the Steelers. We have a tied ball game, 10-10 here in the third quarter. That's Hope. Cornell Green making a driving tackle. Loss of 10 yards in the play. This is Mike Nixon, the head coach of the Steelers. Second and 20 now on the 36. Bill Nelson to Roy Jefferson. And the rookie from Utah makes a fine catch. Logan makes the tackle, a gain of 27 yards. Second and 11 on the 38. Again, it's Nelson. Stevens and Andre throwing him for a loss of 7 yards. Third and 18 on the 45. Nelson. Look out. Larry Stevens a loss of 11 on the play. Lambert back to punt on 4th down. That's Bobby Hayes. Fumbles the ball. And that's Folkens, Lee Folkens, formerly the Cowboys, going in for a touchdown for the Steelers. And he is a happy young man. He doesn't want to let go of that football. Pittsburgh leads 17-10. Cowboys ball in their own 20. Terry Lee Dunn, a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 on the 16-yard line. Don Meredith can't get out of there. Loss of 5. Gunnels and Baker making the stop. Steelers lead it 17-10. Again Meredith, this time for Bobby Hayes. Brady Keys making the tackle. Gain of 14. Tom Landry, coach of the Cowboys, and Leroy Jordan. On 4th down, Ridgway is back to punt. Calling for the fair catch, Jefferson. Steelers have the football. They have the lead, 17-10. Bill Nelson. Good time. Now he has to roll out. Intercepted by Cornell Green. Nelson was over the line of scrimmage, but the important thing is the Cowboys have the football. Here in the 4th quarter, 2nd and 10, now on the 49. Meredith, complete to Reeves. Picture pass and a fine catch. Gain of 47 yards on the play. 2nd and goal to go on the 3. Dunn. He picks up 1 yard. Dan Reeves. The hole opens up. He's in there for the touchdown. And the Cowboys tie the football game 17-17. Pittsburgh's ball. Tied ball game 17-17. Bill Nelson. Back to pass again. Throwing deep. And a good grab by Roy Jefferson. 14 yards. Jordan and Logan making the stop. And now on 2nd down. Nelson again taking to the air. Intercepted by Mel Renfro at the 49-yard line. Battled for the football, but Renfro had it. And it's 1st and 10 for the Cowboys at the 49. Meredith fumbles the ball. That's Breedlove with it. And the Steelers have the football. 2nd and 10 as we're at the Cowboy bench. That's Mel Renfro. Dick Hoke coming to the outside for 7 yards. Stevens and Howley making the tackle. 3rd down on the 22. Pittsburgh's ball in Dallas territory. Gary Ballman. To the 20. But the penalty marker is down, and Dallas was offside. 1st and 10 now on the 17. Ed Brown at quarterback. Intercepted by Logan, and he gets it out to the 2-yard line. And Mike Nixon kind of wishes they could run that play over again. 1st and 10, Cowboys ball deep in their own territory. Terry Lee Dunn whirling out of there for 5 yards. Breedlove and Sherman making the stop. Now on 2nd and 5 on the 7. Again, Dunn gets the call for 7 yards and a 1st down. Sherman making the tackle. 1st and 10 in the 14. On the end around, Frank Clark. 13 yards before he steps out of bounds. Now on second down, that's Perry Lee Dunn on the draw. Brady Keys making the tackle. Gain of 9 yards on the play. We have a tied ball game, 17-17. Steelers and the Cowboys. Don Meredith, and the pass is batted down by Baker. 2nd and 10 in the 37. In slow motion, you can see the protection Don Meredith is getting here. Now he has to move as Cordes comes in after him. Frank Clark can't hang on to it. And it's 3rd and 10. Meredith, this time for Smith. And this time it's dropped. And on 4th down, Ridgway is in to punt. Thomas, waiting for the ball, calls for the fair catch. 3 minutes, 48 seconds remaining in this ball game. It's tied. Ed Brown back to pass. Almost intercepted by Logan. Intended for Jefferson. On 3rd down, Ed Brown again, throwing. Watch the bouncing football. Intercepted by Edwards. Jefferson, the intended receiver, he was hit by Howley. Now with 2 minutes, 36 seconds remaining, the Dallas Cowboys have a scoring opportunity. That's done for 3 yards. Perry Lee Dunn. 2nd and 7. Don Meredith looking for Bobby Hayes. He has him. Watch this play. He is in there for a touchdown. Dallas 24, Pittsburgh 17. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Tom Landry applauding the action. Danny Villanueva kicking off for the Cowboys. They lead by a touchdown. It'll be brought out to the 20. Be 1st and 10 for the Steelers at the 20. Ed Brown at quarterback. Rush is on. And it's no good. Now on 2nd and 10. Brown is sure to pass again. Intercepted by Livingston. And with 1 minute, 4 seconds remaining in this ball game, Dallas Cowboys leading 24-17. They're going to run out this clock. Perry Lee Dunn, no gain, but he doesn't care. He just wants to keep that football. 49 seconds remaining.